right, Pixis Quartet, take 4.
Yeah, sure. So I'm ever sounding out of tune?
Yeah.
I was like, oh, I'm in tune. And then we played the first time. I was like, no, I'm not.
I hate you.
When did that happen?
I don't know if you remember a friend of mine that I had in, I guess it would have been middle school.
So it's just like that? Well, you can, but it's not my accordion.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Did Julian when he sang the other night? He goes, though the wind still are still.
We love you too.
We love you too.
No more gay people.
Those cats are so homophobic.
Period. Me too, honestly. God, I hate you. Girl, you're doing great. Okay,
Hold on, does she need to go outside really quick? Do you need to go outside?
I love to dwell in the forest fire, where giant pine trees pierce the sky. A beauty spot where nature smiles, a fleeting place to live. I would like to stay.
Does that really have anything to do with the,
Right.
I would guess, just maybe, I mean,
To stay.
Thanks, Beige. Yes, make me think so.
Hi, can you hear us?
Yeah.
Okay, well, sorry?
I said, what's up?
Okay, well, I'll start by saying that we love you both very, very much.
Okay. Good.
Just for context, I don't know if you remember a friend of mine that I had in, I guess it would have been middle school, and he told me that he was asexual. Do you remember this?
Oh, no. No.
Okay. Do you know what that means?
Kinda.
Okay. Well, people who are asexual don't experience any, like, attractedness to other people.
Okay, but in middle school, that might be a little early to know anything like that.
Right. Well, I was just curious if you remembered that. Well, anyway, I am now 20 years old, and took me a while to realize it, but I am asexual.
All right.
Okay. Do you have any comments or questions?
Well, I mean, that just means you probably don't want to get married or have sexual relations with someone.
Right.
I would guess, just maybe, I mean, we used to go to church with a guy that was married and had a son, but he said he absolutely had no sexual attraction to his wife. He just thought she was a lovely person, and, you know, I mean, he just had to actually take medicine for an erection so he could get her pregnant.
Okay. Well, I just wanted to tell you guys that, and
Okay. Does that maybe have anything to do with the polycystic?
no, no, they're very different.
Okay. Okay. Maybe you should talk to the Lord about it a little more before you make any.
Back in, I think it was my senior year of high school, was when I, figured this out about myself. And asexuality is part of the queer community. So, like, the LGBTQ community. And so I started spending more time with people in the queer community. People who were like me and shared similar experiences about,
A lot of that group is denying that the Lord made them right. And he doesn't make mistakes. Remember, he said he had a plan for us before the foundation of the earth. And if he made you a girl, or if he made you a boy, that was his plan. And he has a plan for your life. And that group seems to want to change that. And I would hope you're not in that.
Well, I will say this. It just doesn't make sense that, if God is all about loving people and making people the way they are, then why are we the way we are, and why is it wrong?
And you know that that's what the devil wants you to do. You need to really spend some time praying and fasting and searching the scriptures before you make decisions like this. This is a very serious decision.
I've been thinking about this since...
Not thinking, praying. Well, honey, we're not going to argue with you. We're just going to pray.
I started feeling this way while I was in the church. And it wasn't until I got to college and met other people my age who had the same experiences that I realized that I wasn't going crazy. And that I'm okay to be who I am. And honestly, sitting next to me right now is my younger sister. And I want you guys to know that she is very smart. And I love her so much. And her name it's Samantha.
When did that happen?
Oh, it's been a while that she's realized that she's been a girl this whole time.
So God made a mistake?
If that's what you believe, it doesn't change the fact of who she is, and she deserves to be respected.
Well, now you know he's always going to be to us.
I'm wondering why you could call me by my new name and you can't call Sam by hers.
Just because you've got the plumbing to match Beige, and he has the plumbing to match.
Okay, well, beige is also a color. It's a gender-neutral name, and that's part of why I chose it. And Samantha is a girl's name because she's a girl.
I see. Okay, well, you know we don't agree, and you knew we wouldn't when you called, so...
Could I understand that you don't agree. Can I ask you to respect her by using her name and her correct pronouns?
We're not going there, honey. That's something brand new. We didn't grow up with that, and we're not going to go there.
It's going to take some thinking through here because we're a little surprised, I guess.
Very disappointed. We will be praying for you.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Okay, so that's the piece.
Yeah, it was very powerful. I even started to tear up a little bit as I was listening to the conversation, because I think that is representative of a lot of, not all, but a lot of conversations that people have with their families or loved ones whenever they come out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I also noticed a lot of emotion show up for you around, like, not just in the call, but even as you were listening to it, around your sister.
Yeah.
Tell me about that.
It's just hard to know that, no matter how they would treat me being ace, that is a lesser crime to them than Sam being trans.
Yeah. You could hear that shift as they were talking to you. Between how they were responding to your coming out versus you sharing with Sam.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it just, I don't know, it feels weird because, well, maybe I shouldn't say this, but it hurts to feel like I love her more than they do. I think about my friends who, their families re-examined their faith because their kid was gay.
Yeah.
But they would never do that.
Your family would never do that.
No.
Yeah. So there's also that loss. Yeah. There's a lot of grief there. Thank you for sharing that with me.